Well, we're back here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion for Farming Simulator 25. Another late night last night. We were back in the house by midnight, but we were cutting grass and putting it into the bunker. We got it compacted and blanketed last night. Down here having my coffee. We should have a wheat field ready to be harvested this morning. And everything that goes along with that, baling and so on. And I think we can put in canola, oilseed rape today. I think we're going to do that. Well, shoot, I don't know which field to do it in necessarily. First thing I got to do, it's the beginning of the month, I got to sit down here and make a loan payment on the principal. So in the finances screen, repay 5, repay 10, we now owe 60. Okay. We're getting there. Still fairly early, so it should be a good start. Walter's not even out yet this morning. I wonder how he's coming along on his furniture. We do need to designate the next spot for the cabin build. Oh, I did start to load this, didn't I? I should probably finish that. So here's our second one. Let's see, what do we have in here? Have to pull up the help menu. We got 260,000 liters in here. It's just starting to ferment. And then in this one we still have 127,000 left. So let's quickly finish loading, I guess. I don't know how many it takes. I think it takes 9 scoops. It's probably not the best place to park the truck either. There's probably a more efficient way to do this. One of the reasons I stopped is it wasn't rendering in properly on the bucket visually, so I didn't like it. You could just see the end, but it wasn't filling in the middle. It does that sometimes. Oh man, we left the door to the grain storage open last night. What else did I mess up? I probably didn't close all my gates. Nope, gates are open. That's what happens when you work late at night. You just don't get things cleaned up necessarily the way they ought to be. I suppose we should go sell this then. If we're gonna load it. A little bit of income can't hurt, right? So we'll have to figure out what the next site for the next holiday cabin is, so we can get started on that. Probably need to get a tree cut down sometime today, so we can get the sawmill going again. I think the cement production stalled as well because I haven't put stones in there in a while. I guess I could do that. Just when things get busy farming, some of that other stuff kind of falls by the wayside. I probably should get up to the castle reconstruction project just to make sure that it's not stalled for lack of castle stone or roof shingles. Everything else it has. What did I do here? I don't know. Everything was going fine the way I was doing it. Why did I have to back out farther? I don't know. I think when Kinlaig and Louisiana Farm get to be an equal number of episodes, I might go to not doing a Kinlaig every other episode or every other day and just go back to regular rotation. And I don't know, should I start another map and get 4 in the rotation, or should I go with 3? I don't like when there's a lot of time between recording the episodes though, so much. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park this to the side. That way I can word. That way I can back the trailer in here, I think, when I come back from delivering this. Not in first person. Can you believe that, aren't it? Alright, silage, where are we gonna go? Looks like 370 at the animal dealer. It's gonna start going up. Well, shoot, we're higher than the high anyway. Let's go to the animal dealer. So yeah, we got done cutting the grass out front here around the field and everything, and since we're in a new month, it started growing again already. Oh, our wheat field's ready to go. When we come back, we'll get the combine out. I think I'll start a worker on that, and we'll go get the trailer. Maybe I'll throw stones in the cement production. Where was my grain trailer? Is it in grain storage? I think so. Ooh, can I beat that bus? I think so. Okay, we're going out to the animal dealer, deliver this. Swing by the store on the way back just to see what they have. I don't think I need anything. If I'm gonna drill a field, I should probably put lime down on it, try and get the pH correct. I don't know if the little spreader I have is gonna really cut the mustard, but I got good money right now. I suppose now might be a good time to... I want to get that one that's like new for this expansion. That's got like the curtains on it and everything. In the hedge. Careful. I'd like to get that one. I guess I could lease it since we have to lime all the fields. What I'll do is I'll probably try the first one with the lime spreader that I have. And then when we do the rest of them, maybe I'll either lease or buy that other one. Pull in here. Is that Katie? Do a little U-turn. Yeah, it is Katie. She Just maybe pull up a little more. Right there? Okay. $12,000. Or all, yeah, 12 and a half. Not bad. Weather-wise, looks really good for the next few days, which is awesome considering what we've been putting up with. What I don't know is how to deal with, oh, I could probably use seeds. Can't pick it up with this though. I should check on contracts and have workers work on it, but money's not really a concern. We'll just focus on what we need to do. What do we got? Nothing we need. Okay. I really should just start checking the interweb instead of coming over here. Probably ends up taking up time in the episodes to come by here all the time. Okay, we got a lot of the busy work done. Our Highlands cattle, we had calves last month. Didn't really point that out. We're definitely going to have to edit that. I sneeze. I was trying to mute it and I ended up going in the menu. Clean that up. Let's see. I'm going to do this the easy way. I'm going to grab the header trailer with this. We'll grab the combine. How is the combine doing maintenance-wise? Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, get it opened up and ready to go here. I don't know, I think this might end up being in the way. Depending on how the worker wants to go at it. So I'm gonna back it out. Let's put it over across the road. I can't do that. Put it over here. This will definitely be out of the way over here. Drop that off. I'll go grab the baler in a minute. Of course, I don't know if that's... Now, what I'd like them to do is... What they do is they go around one way and then they go the other way. I don't know. Let's just see if we can get the worker started here. Oh, they're going to do it the way they want. I'll just let them go where you want, start how you want. Yeah, that's kind of how I'd prefer it anyway. That way it's on the outside. The pipes to the outside. I don't know if they're going to do one or two Adlins, but we'll just let them do what they wanted to do. And we'll grab this. Where's my square baler? It's in the shed, right? Or is it over here? I don't remember where I put it now. In the shed. That was correct. It was the forage wagon there. I want to get to the turn it off. I want to get to the lime spreader though. That's in the way. Crowded. Crowded. Alright. So I'm interested to see if we start consuming bale twine when we make bales this time. See how it goes. Let it unfold. There we go. high end there. I wonder why it did what it did over here in this corner. So the intent was to not have the worker stop, but I ended up getting him only as he's getting to the edge. I wanted to kind of catch up to him as he was on the move, but I guess we're not slowing him down too much. Give me a second, get out of the way. I'll run this over. Give him a chance to leave some more straw swath for the baler. This works pretty efficiently. I can't complain. We seem to be doing okay. I was thinking I was going to get in the JCB and do some lime, but I think juggling the baling, the hauling, and the combining is probably good enough. We hopped out and checked this on the last one, so it's all good. It's going where it needs to go. We did not hit max weight, right? So that meant we fully emptied the grain tank on the combine, so it should be good to go for a while. Just park it right here. And hop back in the baler. So, the bale twine doesn't appear to be going down. I'm a little disappointed about that. I'm not sure if it's the mod doesn't support consumables or if I kind of broke it by having it with the bale twine in. I don't know. I don't know. I just wish I was consuming bale twine, but I don't appear to be. Maybe we'll get a different baler later on. This one was inexpensive, and I wanted to start doing big squares, really big squares for the straw, just to keep the bale count down. We can keep doing the rounds for the hay to feed the sheep and the Highland cattle. I wonder if that one bale is going to be in the way. It may be. I don't want it to be, but it could be. We're making pretty short work of this field, even though our header's not huge on the combine. I don't know if we really need to change it. It fits through the gates, that size. I think that's as big as you can expect to get through the gate. So, I mean, everybody wants to go big, but I don't think we need to. I think it fits the map. We may just stick with that one. This baler works pretty good. The pickup's just large enough that it'll get all the straw swath left by that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to consume any bale twine. Oh well, what are you gonna do? 10 o'clock in the morning. We're having a good day. Don't want to jinx it. Oh, man, why'd I have to open my mouth? Let me go ahead and turn that off here. Try and get out of the way as much as we can. The combine turn around, we'll get over there. Get back at it. Boy, all the bales I have here are going to be in the way almost. Should go get the JCB and move that one. Seems like it's definitely going to be in the way. I thought it'd be all right. I should have put it off the field like I did the other one. Nope. All right, let's get down here and grab the. See if I can get there in time to. I don't think so. I can get there in time to offload him, but I don't think I can get there in time to keep him from having to stop. Grab all the way over here. Oh, I don't even know if I'll get there in time. chance. Best laid plans. Well, I don't think he would have got up there to turn around and start back if I hadn't got to him here, so I suppose it's all right. I'm almost certain that he's going to have an issue with that bale. To say he, it could be a she, I didn't even notice. Let's see what we got here. I could try and push it out of the way with this, I guess. Definitely going to be in the way. Question is, what can I do about it? If I can get there, I got crop destruction on the way. Alright, let me get it. Nope. I know that was not cool, but it worked. Did work. Alright, we'll just do a quick time-lapse finishes. Alright, that did it. I should have blocked him some longer. Okay. Am I going to be able to get all this in there? I hope so. It'd be nice if I could. Of course not. Alright, I'm going to back up. So I'm off the straw swath. Put it right there. Yeah, I'll leave it running. Take this over, we'll put this in, finish up the straw bales, and the harvest for this year will be done. Oh, we'll have spinach again sometime. Let's see, we got grass bales to get off the grass field. We could probably fertilize that. We start getting ready to drill next year's crop. What are we gonna do? I want to do canola in one of the fields. Probably the field I did wheat twice in, maybe. I don't have an oil press to do the production, so we'd want to sell it, but I wouldn't have anywhere to keep it unless I just do one of wheat or barley next year. I could just do barley in the two fields that we did wheat in and do canola in the other one. I don't know. I'll figure, well, I got to make a decision soon, right? Oh, I keep doing that. I crank the wheel too hard. Well, the joystick. I should use it better. I'd be a much better driver if I did. I say that, and I have a wheel and pedals, and I'm probably not really better. Maybe that's what we can do. We can bring in the new Polish Farm series when we match the episodes with Louisiana and Kinlaig, and then be doing 4. We could do that. Alright, let's go ahead and shut the combine down here. Close that. Go ahead and fold it up. Turn it off. Put this little smidgen of wheat in the grain storage. I lifted too early on that last pass, didn't I? I left some straw there. Took care of that. I need to figure out why or how to make the storm damage in the soil go away. Anybody know? It used to be you had to plow it again, but maybe you could just cultivate again. But we got a direct drill, and we're running precision farming, which is annoying in the sense that it'll get mad at us if we plow. We could use the subsoiler. It'll get mad at us if we cultivate too. And we have a direct drill now, so shouldn't have to worry about it, but we will. Because of all the hail damage that we got in the fields. Should just affect the crop. But I imagine it's just kind of the way. I don't know. Let's go ahead, let's drop that there. What am I doing? Let's take the JCB out there with the bales. It's out there with the mulcher. Don't want to mess with the bales right now? I don't think so. Oh, we'll take this and finish the baling. I like that little thing. Doesn't really do much for us driving around, but it's all right. All right, so let's finish the baling. I wonder how much, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We might, this might all fit on the trailer. I could do the auto load, and then I could they might all fit on the trailer if I just went ahead and did the auto load function, and then we'd be done with it quickly. I know. Alright, one last little bit, and then we'll be done with this. Drop the bale off. Okay, that's it. Baler off. Offload. Fold it up. Baling is done. I don't know if I had the bale counter reset to start that or not. Don't think I did. It's almost lunchtime. I say we take a break for lunch. Think about what we're going to do next. Think about what you've done. Where am I going to park this? I don't know. I think what I can do is I can take the lunch break. I'll talk to Walter about what our plan is for the fields for next year, and then we can execute on that plan once we figure out what it is that we're going to do. I can check the weather, see how weather's going to be for the next little while. I'll drop it for now. Yeah, we got to clear the bales off. I could use this and load it, or I could use the auto load function, which would get it out of there quickly. So we're going to need to put lime down on whichever, well, all the fields, but whichever one we're going to do. And then we can take this bednar. Oh, we have to do some work on it. And we can use it to put the canola in. And then we can figure out what's wrong with the crop damaged areas, and then we can either use the cultivator that we have here to see if that will repair the crop damaged area. I tell you what, we'll do an experiment. We'll use each. This is a subsoiler. We could take the subsoiler out there, use the subsoiler on one of them, use the cultivator on another, leave one, and see what that does for us. And do them in a line, and then we can take whatever appropriate action for the remainder of the field. Least obtrusive would probably be the best. Walter, let's have some lunch. Have a chat. Gee, Walter, I don't know about that. Here's a Walter wants to do vegetables like carrots, parsnips, and red beets. I tell you what, Walter, there's some contracts I think available to harvest them. Let's take those on, try it, and we'll see, because those are crops that you plant in the spring. And then if we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Walter wants to get diversified. He wants to do vegetables. He'd like to do potatoes and onions too. Let's see. We have agreed that we're going to do probably canola and barley for next year. And maybe not the wheat. We have 2 grain stores here on the farm, and that's it. So if we can do 2 crops. So we'll do the oilseed rape in the field that had barley in it. And I think the large field across the road we'll do barley in, and if we decide to do vegetables, we'll do it in this field that's near here. And what we'll do is we'll split the field up and we'll do a small crop of each. And the idea is to use the preserved food that we have. I'm gonna put there we go. So we're full of lime. Yeah, I know I should have loaded it in there, but it's okay. Oh, will I be able to see the areas that need... I don't know. See how it works out. How damaged is this field? The weeds are really growing in it. I see 1, 2, like 3. Yeah, really, I don't know. I should turn off the whatever disaster damage thing. Okay, let's see. We'll do no values detected yet. Is it gonna figure out what it needs to do? I don't know. Okay, yeah, no, it's got it. So we'll see how far we get. I guess I'll zoom out a little bit. And we'll see what happens when we go over the crop damage areas. Hopefully we can still see where they're at. I guess we can do this as a quick time lapse. If I got to refill, I can go to Feed and Grain South. There's a lime station here I could pick stuff up at. Yeah, I won't be able to see where the crop damage areas are at after I put the lime on. Alright, that was fairly quick and we didn't use a whole lot. We could probably get away with just keeping this as our lime spreader. Can I get that little bit? No. Alright. Anyway, we could probably get away with keeping this as our lime spreader. We wouldn't have to get the bigger one because really the main reason to have the big one is the capacity. And be able to use all that capacity and not have to go refill and interrupt what you're doing. But since you don't use a ton of lime, we could probably get away with just keeping this as our lime spreader, which is okay with me. Especially when you don't need a lot. We needed a ton up on that grass field, didn't we? Last time we did it, but yeah. What's he growing here? Let's. Remember, turn that turn signal off. What is this? It's not cotton, is it? It is. So I thought. Oh. So Walter was thinking about doing vegetables. What I thought was we could divide this into maybe like 3 segments. Going across that way, leaving room to turn around, and then like the remaining triangle on the end, we could maybe do something different. I don't know, or maybe just change the angle, whichever one you harvest last. I don't know. It's an idea. I understand what he wants to do. He wants to utilize the preserved goods or preserved food production that we have, you know, and just make it worthwhile, the fact that we have it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna need to go get some seed. How much seed do I have? We're gonna do canola. Do we have to drill it today? I don't know. I got some. New Holland needs some maintenance though, and probably fuel. Well, the seed drill needs maintenance too, so we'll just do them both at the same time. And I'm not gonna put solid fertilizer in it because we're doing precision farming, so it's better to wait till the crop starts growing. Let me change the crop type to canola, which is what we want to do, right? And then let me turn that off. And why did I go third person? I don't know. So first, the New Holland 1831 and the Bednar 2341. And then this thing is a direct drill. So I'm gonna have to get the, let's see, I gotta unfold the seeder to be able to put seeds into it, huh? Alright, I'm gonna need to get some more seed at some point, but this should do us for now. Let's fold it back up. Alright, here we go. Well, this is another one of those instances where my video capture file ended up getting corrupted. So yeah, I end up losing all the footage of cultivating, drilling this field. Sorry. You didn't even think I was overdubbing this. I could get that correct. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and we'll drill this field for the canola. Take a look at the steering assist here. That looks like it'll be fine. I'll have to kind of figure out how to do this. Which I do. Unfortunately, you're going to miss it, but another time we can use this drill so you'll see it in action. It does turn out that it seems to go ahead and drill the areas that were storm damaged, so we don't have to worry about messing around with getting the cultivator or the subsoiler over here. So yeah, I'm just going to spend the rest of the episode doing this, or the rest of the day doing this, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion for Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation